Erica Salda, the queen of teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday,
9 a.m. This is a whole hour of Santa Barbara teen athletes. Woo! And all the people and businesses that support those athletes. The goosebumps are coming in, D. Talk to me. I can't stand it. $500,000. Oh! And look, we got more. We got more.
More?
More. We got more cake.
Oh.
We got more cake.
Let them eat cake.
Let us talk about it. The owner of Bundt Cake, nothing but cakes. I love that. It's like when you had to drop the hall, okay, and deck the hall. We've dropped that. We're not going to drop nothing but the cake. You know what I'm saying? You like it, right?
I do love it. I love it.
I would see if I'm from New York, so I would have liked nothing. Nothing but cakes. Like it? Look how big this cake is. Nice.
It's huge.
You love it?
Yeah, absolutely.
My goodness. I look at the little chicken. See, she gives this to me, of course. What do? I don't want anything. We share it. Sharing is caring. I love it.
Need a big glass of milk for that.
I know, huh?
Yeah.
Got milk?
Got milk.
Oh, I see
or in that case, got cow?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
Dr. D, talk to me.
About?
We're having a good time.
Oh, fantastic. We're in April already.
Yep.
We are only 20 days away from not necessarily the anniversary show, but the anniversary of the show.
I know. Isn't it exciting?
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Last
5
program
years.
of the month, 5 years. Unbelievable.
Oh, my goodness. We've done
I've grown so much. Another 6 inches, 8 inches,
You
12
lost all
inches.
your hair since
I
we met
did.
you.
I know. Show has
Hair's
driven me
went
crazy.
The face went from the head to the face. You switched. That's it. I love that. How's things going?
Oh, very good,
Yeah?
very good. We're really, we're certainly, of course, pushing the whole book production, audio books.
Yes.
And saying, hey, if you've got a book that you'd like to make available, we'd love to do it.
Yep. And
Calamity Jet. If you go to Amazon, Amazon.com, and you type in Ghost Girl in car number 9, there is a 5-minute audio clip
nice.
of the book.
Nice.
And you can hear what can be done. But it doesn't have to be that elaborate. It can be simple.
Well, I own the book, and I got a bunch of gift books.
Oh,
so
it's
I've been giving the
fantastic.
book away.
Yeah.
And then Jan's flying in next week.
Yeah.
And Jan's going to be a guest on the show next week.
And I'm going to have
Calamity!
absolutely.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm going to have 10
Everybody got to
copies.
get that book. It's a good book.
Yeah, 10 CDs. I'm going to make the CD set for her.
Nice.
Which isn't available on Amazon. Right. That's a special order.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, all labeled up and everything. Going to look great.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, the special production that you did of adding the sounds and the music, it just makes the book so enchanting.
Oh, and I got to tell you that even when I was listening to it in the car, it brings tears to my eyes.
Yeah.
Because I've had projects where, God, I can hardly wait for this project to be over. I said those exact same words, but I can hardly wait for this project to be over because I want to hear what it sounds like.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was,
you guys, what a
and
great
she did
team.
such a great job, didn't she?
Both of you. It was a great.
Yeah.
The whole thing
Yeah.
was. It's going to be a home run. It's nice.
fun. It is
It's always
so
nice.
much fun.
It's nice to do something for well, it's not the first time for you, but the first real book.
Oh, it's
and you knocked it out of the park.
And-
Dr. D, I love you, kiss you, love you. You're awesome.
And
no,
then
you made
up on-
a woman like dreams come true. You know,
I couldn't believe some of the messages she's been sending me. I'm 70 and my dreams come true.
Yeah.
And thank you.
It's beautiful.
And to
it
have
was
it-
right here as a guest.
And to have it up on Amazon, which, what was it, 10 or 15 years ago? Amazon what?
Yeah, exactly.
Now that's the place to be.
Yeah, it is. It's the
And
only place
it's a
to
great story for kids and adults.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
Nice.
So,
Dr. D, thank
lots of
you.
fun, lots of
All right, let's
fun.
go around the room really fast. Michael Baker!
Hey, how we doing,
Woo!
Erica?
Put your hands together. Why am I the only... Everyone's looking at the cake! Nobody cares about Michael. I care about Michael.
That's a beautiful cake.
It is. It's the
I love
best
Bundt
cake.
cake.
I know. It's the best
Love
cake.
Bundt cake. And
I
Martha's
love it.
saying.
Oh, you're going to get some. Trust me. At the break, you're going to be diving into that. I'm excited. You have been doing so many cool things. You brought in such the cool guest, and I want it, your mouth out to Santa Barbara's ears. Tell what's going on.
Okay, well, I'm really happy to have, as I've told you before, don't use the term hero too loosely.
Right.
But the woman that I brought here today, Nancy Weiss, who's the head of the Food Services Department for Santa Barbara School District, is... At the end of my career, Mount Rushmore, she'll be on Mount Rushmore. She'll be on Mount Rushmore.
That's nice.
She's, if it wasn't for her and her department, we wouldn't be able to feed our kids every day.
Nice.
And the exciting news, Erica, why don't you announce the exciting news? What's going to happen? Where's it going next?
Galena!
Yeah, so we're going to be able to feed the kids at Galena.
I read your lips. I I can read lips. This is radio.
Isn't it? Exactly. Yeah. So the fact that I was holding a big note up here that said Galita didn't help you.
We had this connection.
Yeah.
I saw it. I said it.
Exactly.
And it was great because, Laura's working there now on Fridays.
Yes.
She's teaching kids different languages. I love it. We're doing the Italian. So now it's great. I don't have to feed her. So thank you. Because I'm the house mom and I got to do like the breakfast and the dinner. Not supposed to do the lunch, but I do the lunch anyway. And I'm supposed to take her to school, but I take her to school anyway. And now I don't have to feed her on Fridays. I like
thing.
that.
It's a good
Thank
thing.
you.
You're welcome.
You're awesome.
It's my pleasure.
Appreciate you. We're going to get to you a lot, okay? But I want to go around the room. All right, so let me talk to. Oh, all right, you.
Yes, yeah, I guess you'll talk to
Stokes.
me.
The only reason I'm talking to you next is because you're waving something at me. What are you waving at me?
I brought another gift for Dr. D.
Dr. D. Open it up. Let's see.
I got him a league championship shirt for him.
I thought you were going to see Michael Baker. That was awesome.
Get out of here.
You're killing me.
Killing me.
Nice.
You know how much I had to go through last time you came here and gave a shirt out?
I know. It's
Hey,
nice.
Where's our Laguna? We have someone here from Laguna Blanca who's going to be here later. And I'm going to tell you right now. Sal,
Very nice.
Yeah, this is Sal.
It's a beautiful
I'm
shirt.
defending you,
You know what's
Sal.
really cool about D is he wears them every day underneath his shirt. So I love it when the kids, and it's not even staged. 3 or 4
Beautiful.
times he would go boom it. This will have kids from Santa Barbara High. Boom, he's got a Don shirt on. Oh, he's got a Charger shirt on. It was just like, what? You stop it now because I don't tell him. I don't talk to him before the show. He goes, it's just happenstance. I don't know. It's just like weird.
Synchronicity.
Yeah, we got that. We got that on
Never
this show.
tell me who's coming in until
Ever.
they're here.
Yeah, no. It's not.
It's a good-looking shirt, though.
It's a beautiful shirt.
Congratulations.
I like
You
that
guys had a
shirt.
great season.
All right, so I know you got guests. They're in the quiet room. So what's happening? I know you want to make announcements. All right, you got 1 minute.
I do. So we brought 2 members of our girls volleyball team today who they broke the school record for wins in a season. If that wasn't enough, it just got announced a couple weeks ago that our girls volleyball team won the academic CIF championship.
Wow.
And
now
they-
that's that is
Yeah.
awesome. Woo!
Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
thank
what does
you.
that mean exactly? I know what
They had
academic
the
championship
they had the
is.
highest team GPA
Wow.
for all the fall sports. They had a average team GPA of 3.92.
Wow.
So there's only 3 Bs in the entire program.
They need cake. That's what
need cake. They need
We gotta
cake.
get them some cake.
Hey, you know what?
That's what we
Brain
should
food,
do.
right?
I'm serious. Well, it's all natural.
And they'll actually get they'll get their CIF championship before an Angels game on April 26th. They're going to go on the
my
field and get
goodness.
awarded with their So we have our 2 captains from that team
You know
here
something?
today.
I'm telling you right now because Beverly is here and Dominique is going to split it with me, and we're going to buy those girls cake.
Hey!
And I'm going to hook it up right now with Beverly, and that team's getting cake. That's it. The whole team.
They love cake.
Yeah,
they love
not
cake.
Not you, just the kids. I'm kidding.
Nothing
I'm
but
kidding.
cake, huh?
I know, nothing but cake. We're going to get you. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate
You're doing
it.
a great job over there.
Appreciate
every
it.
single week you got something really nice to say. I got to say, I've had a couple of people come up to me. I'm not going to say who. Sorry, Roxanne. And, she says, I would have never thought of another school, but because of you, it's an option. And
is
I'm
an
like,
option.
wow, for like 3 generations of, Cardinals. It's amazing that you would even say that. That's awesome.
Becoming a destination school,
opportunity.
it is opportunity, and opportunity is a really powerful thing just to be given that in life in general. And I think the school really gives our students opportunities that they might not get to do other places. And all of our teams are really successful because they're given the opportunity and they grow a lot, during their time there. So
nice.
It's a really powerful place.
beautiful.
Great things happening.
We're so fortunate in Santa Barbara that our kids have so many options to choose from so that they can find a school that fits their way of growing in the community.
Right. Now, with all those GPA girls, if they ever wanted like a mentor, we have to your left, Dr. Mae Chandler. Woo!
Hey, Erica.
That's right. She's got her scrubs on. She just ran in from surgery. Look at that. And
Sweating.
You and Steve had a nice conversation in the quiet room.
We did,
It's
yeah.
awesome. See how this show just connects.
I know.
Don't you
It's
like
wonderful.
that?
I'm going to go on the basketball court and I'm going to show the girls how to actually do pirouettes on the other end.
Nice. I know.
So that's what I was doing when I played basketball.
That's awesome. See?
But I know how to treat their feet. feet.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
nothing
definitely
about basketball.
Yeah, we
but-
don't ever. It's nice to have you available because you're not only a premier, doctor, but you're the only fellowship doctor. I always bring that up, but it's true. That means you're went extra, right?
Went extra.
You went extra, and what that school? What's the name? I hardly heard of the school. What was the school?
UCLA.
UCLA. That was the school. Additionally, yeah, he's looking at you represent 3,000 kids.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody's got a hurt foot. Yes, it's all good. Dominique Hackett. Yeah, look at you.
Good morning.
I got to take a breath. Dominique Hackett. She had to be with me during that whole lunar eclipse. I am so sorry. I could have taken this water, just dumped it on my head every single day. I needed help, and you came over and you saved me. Thank you. I am sensitive.
Some people are affected by what's
I was
going
very
on.
affected. Well, it was in Virgo. It just messed me up. I could have just stood on my head all day. Thank you so much. It was weeks ago. We forgot about it. But thank you. I really appreciated it.
Absolutely. Not a problem.
So what else is going on?
Chia seeds.
Yeah, I can't drink it. The water, the chia is stuck. It's in my teeth. I mean, it's I thought there was a game inside. Look at it. Look at this thing. Really, seriously, right?
All right.
I'm looking for Santa. You know what I mean? It's this is my little snowball.
It does look like a snow globe.
It does.
Yeah.
It's really.
Back in the slice of lemon. That's what the game is.
Notice how I haven't touched it.
For our hearing public, what I have is a glass bottle with a nice watertight lid, and I've got a lemon in it with some chia seeds, some really good water, and just a little bit of honey. And so what this does is the chia seeds need to soak a little bit so we can digest them. But when you're drinking this, the lemon's good for your liver. The honey gives you a little bit of a calorie kick, and the chia seeds, your tummy gets to munch on it, so you're not hungry. And it's really delicious.
Nobody is allowed. We're gonna put this up because we got cake. Okay, it says right here, nothing but cakes. Okay, we're gonna put the chia seeds. This is great, Dominique. Thank you so much for bringing this. Okay, but we've got cake, and we've got 1 minute before we have to take a break. And Laura, woo! Why are you in the back? I couldn't even find you. We're so packed in here.
Oh, you sent me to take pictures and videos.
I know.
Not my
Well, you're
fault.
there. I couldn't find. I had to scan. How are you?
I'm very well.
You're almost out of school. You want to make an announcement about school?
Oh yeah, I've got the official acceptance of SBCC, so
No!
I'm officially staying.
She's not leaving. Where are you going to stay?
Oh, at your house?
I was in chat. I didn't know if it was going to throw me under the bus or whatever like this. No. She likes hanging out with me, huh? Seriously.
Yeah,
we always have a little mission after school, right? We do our little errands. You like going downtown Goleta. That's my house. That's my office for 17 years is at 5730 Hollister Avenue. That's my home. I'm a homie girl, right? You like it when I go in there, huh? What's the most fun? I can't. What's the most funnest? Because I'm still 10.
So
what's
the fun thing is I'm teaching her English instead of the opposite.
Well, you share a quick 1 minute story. You like anything?
Okay, so
I don't know what she's going to say. I'm scared. I'm
often
drinking
after
water.
School, we go to the Santa Cruz market, and she says, "So you can practice your Spanish." And so I go to the guy that prepares the meat and stuff, and I ask him for chicken and for pork. And by the way, it's really good pork. And so she keeps on telling me what I should tell him, and I just look at him, and he looks at me, and I'm like, I think he understands you. And this has been going on for 3 months, and she understood it yesterday that he understands what she says.
Now I know how what's it, McFarland? You know what I mean? We're sitting there having a meal, with the family, and he doesn't think anybody speaks English. They're all speaking Spanish in there, and I don't know. I mean, how would I think that he speaks? It doesn't matter to me. I love everybody, right? I get along with everybody, right? I help people's groceries to the car. I'll do whatever you need. So yeah, I was pretty embarrassed when he said to me, "Have a nice day," and he spoke it better than me. Have a wonderful day today. It's really funny. I just loved it. I what else? And then did what?
So you informed me that we're going to start coaching on Tuesdays, the Challengers.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
It's a basketball team of kids that are physically disabled.
Yeah.
Is that
See,
valid?
that's how I speak. Good. Everybody gets it.
See, I'm learning.
Yeah, exactly. I'll teach you. We'll talk about it in the car later.
Disabled.
Yeah. Good one.
And so that will be a new experience because I don't know anything about basketball. I mean, I know that there's a ball. in a basket. But I like kids. I know, right?
No.
But I like kids, and you are a great coach, so we're going to start again.
Oh, well, we'll see.
I mean, you're going to start again.
Yeah, no, it's going to be fun. And we just really I got to go love to Tom, manager of Santa Cruz. Every time I go up there, he hands me a check. I just dropped off another check, Michael, to Ashland. I know, that's it. Stop looking at me. Ashland. And then Vin, Galita Sushi, got another check. So it's kind of cool just going around and just picking up little things. And, they see me and it's like, I'm not going for a check. I'm actually a customer. But they're
it's like,
right? Am I right?
When
Am I
you
telling
drive
the
around
truth?
with her, you feel like everybody's just giving you money. And if you don't know the rest of the story, you're like, is she like blackmailing them?
That's funny. That is very fun. We're going to leave on that. We're going to get some cake. This is Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. We'll be back with a lot more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday.
Oh my gosh, I can't even talk anymore. We're all like, woo, sugared out. Beverly, get up on the mic. You got to talk to me right now.
Hi.
Okay, but it was so funny because I went to go visit a friend of mine at Fantastic Sam's, and I went out and I just saw your store, and I just walked in. And first of all, the girls there, your front of the house, so nice, so welcoming. I mean, I was kind of like, should I go in, should I not? But, practically waved at me. And you don't get those kinds of employees. So, I mean, I was just really fast. So I walked in, I looked at everything. Well, it's true. I mean, you don't really get somebody that. And I even said to her, are you the owner? Oh, no, because she acts like the owner. I'm just saying, I don't know if it's time for her review or a raise. I don't know where we're going to go. So when I walked, and I love the whole concept. You got the Bundt cake, and then you do this beautiful floral arrangement if you choose, right? Which, of course, I did that. Because we were actually doing an infomercial for United Boys and Girls Club. And, I was just raised, bring something. Okay, so, I thought everybody brought something, but nobody brought, it was just me. And that's okay. So I brought one of your wonderful, and I decked it out. I put the flowers in it and everything. And that went over to Cox Media. So, and I told everybody it wasn't free. Because every time I usually do something, people think it's free. Because everyone gives me stuff. So but I said, no, here's the receipt. I actually did pay for this. No, I'm just kidding. But you totally took care of me, and I really appreciate it. So tell me your story.
So we opened 6 weeks ago here in Goleta on Calle Real. My sister and I come from a big family, and so she's always brought nothing Bundt cakes to our house, to our family events and everything. And honestly, I was a chocolate person. I wasn't a cake person. And so everyone would say, eat the cake. I'm like, yeah. And then about a year ago, she brought a lemon cake to New Year's. And my friend said, there's one last piece. You got to eat it. And I said, oh, okay, I'll just take a bite. And I had my aha cake, nothing Bundt cake moment.
Wow.
I was just changed my life.
Yeah.
And I said, how come we don't have one here in Santa Barbara? How come we don't have one nearby? And she said, I don't know. So the next day I went on the website and called corporate and said, I would like to open a Nothing Bundt Cakes in Santa Barbara.
Nice. Brilliant.
And here we are a year later.
Yeah.
We're, right in Goleta. So it's very close, right on the border of Santa Barbara, Goleta. And
Nice.
We're so grateful to be our community. We want to support our community.
Beautiful.
We want to give back. We really encourage partnerships with all the local charities and philanthropy and things like
Nice.
that. And our customers have been awesome, like you. They come in and they're just really excited to taste our cake. And
The product is amazing. It's excellent cake. I mean, it really is.
It's not overly sweet. It's just, it feels like your mom or your grandmother made it.
yes.
It's so true. So whenever I first had this cake, because I don't like cakes either. I mean, my mom told me when I was a little girl, like it was the hardest thing on my birthday because she would want to have a cake for me because that's just the normal thing, but I would not eat it. So it was either like one of those big cookies or she would get me like ice cream cake because it was pretty much ice cream. But the first time I had it, a rep had brought it to the office for us to share. And oh my gosh, I fell in love with it. They are so good. Do you guys make them in-house?
We do. We built the whole bakery, so it's fresh. We bake fresh daily, and the frosting is our cream cheese signature frosting that's fresh. fresh, and it's all real eggs, real cream cheese, butter, everything. So it's really fresh and really delicious.
It is.
I've just had this for the first time, and there's no wonder why they're excited to come back. This is really good stuff, and I think it's all the fresh ingredients. I think that really makes it stand out from everything else that's out there.
So how can we get a hold of you? You say, for example, there's a big event. You do everything. We do everything. Corporate events. You do birthday
weddings,
parties,
birthdays, baby showers, holidays.
How can we help you? Tell us.
Just stop on by. You can always go online to nothingbunttcakes.com and type in your zip code and find us, because we're right there on Calle Real. Or you can call us, and we take orders over the phone. We always have people calling in the evening and going, I'm not there yet. Will you get me my cake ready? And I'll pop in. And we're so happy to do that. This morning, a lady at 8:30 called, and she's like, I need something before I get to the office. So we had her whole order ready for her before she even got there.
And what's your phone number?
Our phone number is 805-848-4899.
Thank you so much.
Will
you come back and visit?
Yes, and I'll bring more cake.
Oh, of course. I get like 10 of you and we're set, you know?
It went fast.
I'm sorry, but I have to say that from my perspective, the jury is still out, and much more testing must be done. Much more. So I'm hoping.
I agree.
Yeah, Beverly in the house from Nothing But Cakes. This is Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. We've got a lot more. Stay tuned for more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday,
9 a.m. Where else? Where can you find us?
You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and teensportsradio.com.
Sweet. All right, Michael Baker, introduce your guest. Put your hands together first.
Nancy Weiss.
Talk to her. Yeah, we got to do her. We got. She's unbelievable. Great job.
So we've got this food program that I've talked to you about. We've now had it for a little over a year at our West Side Club.
This is your. I mean, I got to say, give you a couple kudos here. This was your. No, it's not you, but it was a vision from day one when you landed here in Santa Barbara. You said, and nobody really bought in. I mean, nobody could. I think the shock. You know what I mean? Santa Barbara County, okay, as far as the poverty level for our children in the county, is it like how much percent?
Oh, it's very high. It's what was it, 62%, I think it is.
Right,
like
for the county.
For the county.
Like on the line or below poverty. So hunger was the first thing. And he was, had to experience that as a kid. So that was his boom, and then go. And then see how the universe provides. Go.
So after meeting with Dave Cash, he says, we'll get you lunches on Saturdays. I thought this is going to be the greatest thing. And we're going to be able to feed kids on Saturdays. This is great. This lovely lady on my left, Nancy Weiss, calls me up on Monday. The next Monday, she says, Michael, we'd love to be able to provide dinner for the kids at the Boys and Girls Club. We have this mobile cafe, and it'll be able to feed dinner to the children every single night. And I'm thinking, we got like 120 kids coming to the club. And I said, that's wonderful.
Now 240.
Yeah. I said, Nancy.
I'm starting to go there every other Friday. 241.
I said, Nancy, that's wonderful, but we don't have the money to pay for this. And she said, it's free. And I said, can you get here by Monday? And boom, she made it happen. And every day we're feeding children. And we're not feeding them. They're making it happen. So I just, unbelievable. So Nancy Weiss.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, put your hands together for Nancy Weiss.
I like it, bro. I like it.
There we go.
Well,
my hero.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thanks for having me.
So how'd you get started in, feed the world?
Feed the world. Well, I started by feeding my daddy when I was only 11. My mother, who rests her soul, was an anti-domestic, never cooked. So my father, being an Eastern European immigrant, was looking for some good food. And on Saturdays, in between watching Tarzan, I would look at what's available in the house and cook up some good food for my dad and myself. And then after that, I went to UCSB and decided that I really found my passion was in the kitchen. So instead of trading stocks, which is what I was trained in, I was a business major with an English, double major, English and econ. I decided trading stocks was not my thing. What I really wanted to do was cook in a kitchen. So I I don't know how I did this, but I talked my parents of humble means into refinancing their house, and they bought my first restaurant for me, which was called, and still is to this day, Soho Restaurant and Music Club.
Oh, wow.
And I started that. That's me.
Sorry.
Yes, indeed. Well, that was my alter ego, and it lasted for 14 years. I owned and operated Soho and was behind the line, really active cooking and, everything that is the restaurant industry. But then my parents became older.
You guys carded my mother. I got to tell the story. You guys carded my mother, okay? This one I was like, I don't know, in my 20s. My mother she didn't bring anything. I didn't have an ID. She got carded. We couldn't go into Soho because she wouldn't let my mother in.
Wow.
It was ridiculous. But of course, she has to tell the story, the Soho story,
of course.
Okay, for the next 30 years, okay?
Yeah.
It was awesome.
That's amazing. Yeah, I guess somebody was doing their job, right? Yeah, that's good to know. Well, I decided to help my parents out. They had helped me so much, and they became ill, both of them, and I started going back and forth to LA and realized that I had spent a good 14 years of my professional life behind the line, watching other people enjoying, Valentine's Day and, all the holidays. I was always working and decided that I needed a change. So I started working as a cafeteria lady at Goleta Valley Junior High. And, one thing led to another. I started seeing that the food quality was really not something I could support. I, having rheumatoid arthritis myself, realized early on that food was medicine and decided that I would try to change the culture of school food, even back then when it wasn't trending at all. And then I had the opportunity in 2007 to step up. They had released my predecessor, the food service director before me, due to a lot of pressure coming down on Santa Barbara Unified for not having this, a better food quality going out. And they asked me to interim. I did, like a pit bull, grabbed onto the job and dumped all of my enthusiasm and passion for Whole Foods into this position, and interviewed a year later, got the position, and I've been directing the program ever since.
Great story.
Yeah. Thank you.
So
Thank
does she
you.
belong at Mount Rushmore or what? Of course.
I've always wanted my bus somewhere, so here it is.
I'm going to make that happen.
Our children are so fortunate to have you because having an advocate for Whole Foods is so important.
Oh, we have no choice anymore. This is unfortunate that we have become a nation of obesity and epidemic of diabetes that needs to be stopped in its tracks. So food is medicine. Food is the thing that's going to get us out of this. And the more local, the healthier, the closer to nature we go, the better our kids are.
So express just a little bit, how do the local farmers bring you produce? Do you have it all set up with the CSA, or how do you do that?
Well, I work with one farmer in particular, Jose Alcantar, who owns his own little farm and actually owns farms a bunch of different properties. He doesn't own any of them. And I connected with him about 6 years ago, and he started supplying us with fresh produce almost daily. And then Harvest Santa Barbara, Jasper Eiler is a gentleman that owns that. It's a distribution of organic produce, local and organic produce. And so we do a lot of work with him, as well as the Berry Man, who has also gotten on board and is bringing in a lot of local and pesticide-free produce. So that's where the bulk of our produce comes from.
So my parents back in Italy have a restaurant, and I've been around food like my whole life.
Neat.
And
she's an amazing cook. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. And my question was, I'm really interested in this, and are there volunteer positions in it?
Really? Really, Laura? You want to volunteer for something else?
We're always looking for good people to work in our kitchens and volunteer.
And would there be a way to get community service? Because that would be a way to convince more people to actually collaborate.
Absolutely. We have kids actually right now. We have somebody on Mobile Cafe for the Supper Club who's a gentleman who goes to Santa Barbara High. and he's earning community service points. Yeah.
So how can we help? If right now we got 15, 20 seconds left, how can we help you?
Wow. Just support the program and spread the word that Santa Barbara Unified Schools Food Service Department is feeding whole foods to whole kids across Santa Barbara. And we're always looking for donations. We're always looking to improve our bottom line so we can turn that into better food quality. My goal would be to, have free-range chicken and organic grass-fed beef, but that is cost prohibitive. So we're always looking for money.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, put your hands together. Santa Barbara Unified School District. Thank you so much, Nancy. Thanks for making things happen. God bless you.
Thank you.
All right,
bless you.
let's take a break. It's Erica Salda. It's go time. We will be back with a lot of gifted athletes right after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday,
9 a.m. Dr. Mae Chandler, do you know where we're located?
I do.
Oh, you do? Okay.
So let's see if I can remember these.
Okay.
Instagram.
Yes.
That was, you heard the Arkansas accent then, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Twitter, Facebook, teensportsradio.com.
Yeah, good.
And
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
You did. We just can't have any blanks. Okay. I don't want people
true.
check your dial.
No.
Yeah, no, we don't have that. All right, I gotta say, on the way out, Beverly just left. On the way out, oh my God, I don't know. This is a blessing. I can't even say. I don't know how many's in here. 100. She just donated, I don't even know. Yeah, I got to keep, this has to be gifted really fast because, I'm on this Slim Jim diet, okay? And I had no problem. It was so funny because Dominique looked down and her mini was gone. I inhaled it. She was looking around. The first thing that was funny is she looked at you. And I don't even know why she would ever look at you. The first, she should have slid over here and looked at me because the only thing that was left was the container. If you haven't tried this Bundt place, Nothing Bundt Cakes. She is the nicest lady, and she's the most generous person. Oh my God! And the cakes, aren't they good? You don't even like cake,
and I ate my whole thing.
Yeah, you don't
in
even like cake. It's pretty cool, Laura. You don't like cake either. That's not true. This is what I love about Laura, okay? Yes, no. This is how we run a tight ship at my house, right? Okay, let's go. Let's talk about some kids right now. Bring them up. Let's go, Steve Stokes. Providence. Yes.
Providence.
All right. Talk to me.
I brought two ladies with me today. They're both team captains of our girls volleyball team. They're both seniors. We brought Cade Hodson.
Woo! Cade Hodson. Yeah.
And we also brought Madison Niessen.
Woo! Madison Niessen. Nice. Fantastic. So Michael Baker gets up. Come, Michael Baker, put your hands together.
What a gentleman.
He gets up and throws himself in the corner. You're a co-host.
Because of Sal.
Oh. That's nice.
He'll look good in red, white, and blue.
Yeah. Go. What do you got?
So we kind of talked about it a little bit earlier with this award that you guys were given as a team. You guys want to talk a little bit about some of the great news that's happened in the past couple days with the girls volleyball team?
Yeah, definitely. So we got awarded a academic award with CIF. So our team had the highest grade average as a whole. So we had a 3.92 grade average, and we get to go to a baseball game in Anaheim, is it?
Yep, Anaheim.
Yes, at the Angel Stadium, and we're going to get presented with an award for that. So that's really cool, and I'm really proud of our team.
Nice. Good job. Woo! Really. Very nice.
So how long have you two been playing?
I've played volleyball for about 7 years probably. It's been the only sport I've ever played, so yeah, it's been really great. Yeah. And I started playing in high school my freshman year. I didn't play anything before that, but I totally fell in love with it.
And do you plan to keep on playing in college?
As of now, I don't have any plans, but I'm hoping to find ways to play, maybe just intramural or anything, because it's just really fun to play the sport because I love it. So I'm hoping to find just some fun ways to play.
Are you playing in court or are you playing in the sand?
You just don't indoors. Indoors, yes. And
that was a very good question.
And my college, I'm not planning on playing in college, but Same thing. Intramural, just with friends, because I just love to play. So,
well, we've had a number of volleyball people come through, and they've mentioned that there are a lot of colleges now that are sponsoring volleyball teams. So you may want to check that out.
Yeah. What got you guys into volleyball besides your height? Probably.
My school, when I was younger, always had a volleyball team for almost all of the grades, and I was always just looking up to all the people that were on the team, so I really wanted to play. And my older sister played too, so she was kind of one of the people who got me into the sport.
Nice.
yeah, I've done music my whole life, so I never did any sports before high school, but our school is so great that anyone can try a sport and just be in it and on the court. And so I got to do volleyball. And it was great. And yeah, I'm very tall, so everyone always asks me, like, do you play volleyball or basketball? And I play volleyball, so yeah.
So I don't know if you know this, Erica, but I spent 14 years in Anaheim, so I'm excited that you're going to go see the Angels play. But when you're there, if you have time, if you can talk your coach into it, or whoever's taking you, you should stop by the All-American Sports Center on Anaheim Boulevard.
Okay.
Because do you know what happens in that building? The U.S. Olympic women's volleyball team trains there.
Oh, wow.
So that's in Anaheim. That happens and I happen to know where they eat lunch every day because it's right across the street at the White House restaurant. So you definitely need to look that up. It's a tremendous facility. Facility.
Thank you so much.
You know, a lot of our athletes at Providence, they're very well-rounded people, and you know, we obviously have two really gifted athletes here also, but they're both heavily involved in our student leadership on campus also. You guys want to talk about your roles on campus with the student body as well?
Yeah, so I've been a part of ASB all 4 years. I was the class president all 4 years, and then this year I'm ASB president, and I love serving my school in that way and planning events, and yeah, that's been really fun.
Yeah, for me, I'm the athletic prefect at our school, so I do a lot of help with just all the sports side of things, and I help announce games and just get a lot of support for everyone.
She's the best.
Just a note to any teen listeners out there: the student body participating in the student body government is so much fun. Mm-hmm. I mean, I got in as election committee chairman, and once I started participating, I never stopped. It's a great way to render service to your community and learn how it is that things actually operate in the real world, because you follow parliamentary procedure when you're doing your meetings and stuff, and it's really interesting.
I have to throw this in there because, Erica, I know you're a bishop. You know, you're strong ties to Bishop. These two ladies
just received a really nice award from Bishop. Yeah, go ahead.
These two ladies took down Bishop earlier in the season. So we had a lot of fun with that.
That was the biggest game of our season. Yeah, it was crazy.
So Bishop is your biggest enemy, let's say.
This was actually the first year we've played them.
And probably the last.
Yeah, Bishop doesn't want a piece of us anymore.
But yeah, it was a really great game. We were actually down 0-2 in the beginning, so we thought we were all going to go. But then we all just brought out our best, and we really pushed through and actually ended up winning 3-2.
I was like, take that.
Somebody probably screamed out nothing but cakes, right? You got that out there, right? Hey, let's take a quick little break, ladies. Put your, everything you're doing is great.
Thank you so much.
You're great. He always brings the greatest poster children of the Providence school, so I haven't met him. I heard that from here. I heard it again.
Oh my gosh.
Let's leave. Let's take a break. This is Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. We'll be back with more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in every single Tuesday. Well, we've had a very patient, put your hands together. Cade is in the house. Cade Sorensen. We got a Don. Everybody pinch me. I got green on, so we're all okay. Tennis star here. Came in second overall in the individuals. Thank you for being here. Senior starter. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Oh, you guys, I tell you, as many athletes as you lost last year, to come in second is just, I mean, that just shows the heart and soul of the team, especially probably led by you, right?
Yeah, I was our only starter left, so It was definitely a rebuilding year. We got a lot of new freshmen in, and we had a lot of sophomores and juniors who improved a lot. Beautiful. So we were a young team, but we ended up doing really well, even better than we thought.
So what's happening now after you graduate? What are you going to do? You going to play in school?
Yeah, I'm going to Cal State Northridge to play on the team. They're a D1 team. So
Whoa!
I'm really
That's killing it!
Thank you.
That's D1, baby!
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah, so grades, how was that hard to navigate? Was it?
With school?
Yeah.
Not too hard. I was homeschooled my first 2 years of school to play more tennis and travel. Nice. And coming to high school, I thought it would be difficult, but really, I love going to classes, being on campus. I feel it's a lot easier to be engaged in your work. And, especially being at school, I feel like it's really improved my grades.
Nice. How many hours a week do you spend playing, not just playing, but practicing tennis?
Well, I spend at least 2 hours a day on the court, if not more. I run every morning. I train on the weekends if I don't have tournaments. So, yeah, it's pretty busy.
How's the tournament life look?
Really good. I travel all around California to play, different matches, singles and doubles. It's been really well. My ranking's gone up really high. I'm top 200 in the nation now, which is really cool.
Wow.
So, it's exciting.
All right, so pro then?
For juniors. Yeah. For juniors. So not pro, but yeah.
But is that the ultimate goal one
That
day?
would be my dream after college, but definitely, focus on my studies and you have a backup plan, But
so tell me your weakness and your strength in your game.
I'd say my biggest strength is my athletic ability. I'm fitter than most of the girls I play. I have a great backhand, a good serve. I'm really improving my net game, becoming an all-court player, learning to move around the court. But with tennis...
very Tracy Austin in the it's just like, probably like, oh, I'm going to, watch out, I'm going to kill you. No.
Yeah. Tennis, I think, more than almost all sports, you can always improve. There's no one's ever really good enough.
Nice.
You talked about having a backup plan in case professional tennis doesn't work out. Do you kind of know an area of study that you'll be looking at or something that really interests you going forward beyond tennis?
Yeah, actually I plan to study kinesiology and possibly go into either athletic training or physical therapy.
Sweet. Well, you got the mindset that's brilliant.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you can't be where you think then you're going to help somebody else get there. That's
exactly.
awesome.
Yeah, if I can't be an athlete, I'd still love to be around other athletes, helping them.
That was my major in college, and Cal State Northridge has a great kinesiology program. You're going to the right place.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Well, that's great. Can you come back and visit us again?
Of course.
Yes.
I'd love to.
Anytime you come up, somebody could take, you're at Northridge, come for the summer.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you all of our contact information. And if you come, I'm going to give you some cake, too.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
We're going to have enough
just
cake.
what you
I've got
want in your
enough
training,
cake
right?
for a year. We love. How about Beverly with that Bundt cake? Nothing but cakes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I know you want.
I'm looking at it.
Handful. Everybody gets a handful. So, all right, next.
Wait. Quick, shout out to your coaches and teammates.
Oh, yeah, nice. Good one, Dee.
Yeah, okay, well, shout out to Sally Becker, our head coach,
Nice.
and also to our other captain, Hope Dalton. She wasn't able to make it today.
She can come next week.
Yeah, exactly. She was the other half. We were the team leaders, and shout out to the whole team.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Anybody if you had to play doubles, I don't know. Nobody listens to this show, but pick one person on the team that you want to go, into the tank with.
My good friend Claire Stotts.
All right. See, you wanted to say that. All right. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having
turn
me.
the mic over to Dr. Mae Chandler. Who'd you bring?
So I have Miss Maura Jaye. She is, yes, woo! She's a 6th grade basketball player at Laguna, Blanca.
Nice.
And she also actually sings with Salone.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Salone, right? I'm saying it right? Salone.
Well, that's how they say it in Paris. But it's just...
Or in Arkansas?
Yeah, it's like Sloan.
Sloan.
Not Salone.
Oh, okay.
But you can do that if you want.
So, small world, right?
Yeah, very good.
So thank you for coming, Maura.
Yeah, sure.
So tell us, what do you love so much about basketball?
Well, it's a really fast-moving sport, and I like that. You don't have to just stand still the whole time, but I also have a great team to play with, so that makes it a lot more fun.
What position do you play?
I play shooting guard. So, yeah.
Okay, well, since Mae brought you in, that's Dr. Mae to you. No, I'm just kidding. She probably has, gives everybody parting gifts. No. So, did you meet her at her doctor's office?
I did.
Oh, baby, I'm so sorry. What happened?
Well, I have an issue with a bone in my foot, so it's a little bit painful when I overuse it, so that, she helped me figure that out.
Oh, well, of course she did.
Yes, definitely.
You have a dream. We have to find the people.
Yeah.
The universe is going to give you everybody that you need to make sure you get there, I promise. I see that in you. All right, so Laguna. So that's a good school.
Yeah.
I happen to. I just stop looking at me, Steve. Laguna is a good school.
Yeah. Death stare right now.
Laura, you didn't need that microphone that just got ripped out of your hand.
No, I was going to ask, do you want to keep on playing in high school?
I do. I want to play in high school, but Laguna does not yet have a girls' high school team, so I hope in the next few years.
Oh my God!
Recruiting here.
I know.
Your mother is like taking pictures of him. Why are you taking pictures of him? No, I'm just asking.
I got a business card for you, Mom.
Awesome. She's texting her husband right now. Oh my goodness.
You're going to have to pull together some of your friends. And
I know.
Oh yeah, let's totally collapse the really good team. That was that. Look, Michael, stop it.
I just, I don't know what to say.
Exactly.
I don't know what to say.
Michael, everything happens here.
That's wonderful.
Okay? It does. It's crazy stuff. It's crazy. So, all right.
How do you usually train? Like, how do you prepare yourself before a match?
Well, we have specific warm-ups that we do every time, and our coach talks to us before each game, preparing us for the game, telling us to stay aggressive, stay physical, keep your head in the game, and pretty much just
What do you think your biggest strength is in basketball?
Right now, defense, probably.
Nice.
I love dribbling too, and I think that's probably one of my strengths.
No more. We got to call it a day. But you know something?
Yeah.
You are welcome back, and I'm going to give you a cake.
Oh,
okay,
thank
just because
you.
I can, and I have a whole bag of them. Okay.
Okay,
So,
thank
it's
you,
wonderful.
then.
I'm going to give you a cake, and I'm going to tell your mother I want her to come back again.
Okay.
With some of
Sounds
your players.
good. Yeah.
I'd like to have your whole team.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
like to coach everything. Dr. G's going to swing and hit me. Okay. This is Erica Salda. God bless Santa Barbara. We're out of time. We'll see you next week.
Clap along if you feel like a